What's good, gente? It's your boy Conejo, and we're gonna be talking about these fools that are scared of fucking to fight, nigga, in prison. You know, like, and what happens to them, and what it will take for them not to be getting fucking bullied and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? So, as a new term, you know, like a new termer and shit, like when you go to the pen, you will be tested. You know what I'm saying? I know the GPs they have more of a like a protection coat. You know what I mean? Where if your car ain't getting off, you're good. You just gotta fucking be aware of your own kind. You know what I mean? Your own people, because those are the ones that are gonna get you at the end of the day. So in all reality, those are the only ones you gotta be trucha with. But on those other yards, I mean, I'm gonna focus more on those other yards due to the fact that I did my time on those yards. You get me? And how things are looking, they're gonna go back to how they were back in the day, and that's pretty much how it is now, right there. So, yeah. So back to that. So if you're a new termer and you get there, people are gonna scope you out. They can tell who's new. You know, that's off top right away. You can tell if the person might even look scared sometimes. You know, and yeah. So there'll be times where, like, if you're getting canteen or whatever, you know, you're gonna be getting something, and someone wants it, they're gonna try to take it from you. You know what I mean? Like, they'll start slowly. It's a slow process, so start slowly. They'll start with, let me borrow some things, and slowly but surely they fucking never come back. Start asking for food until they get to the point where they know that you're not gonna do nothing. Like, cause I mean, and there everything's real serious, bro. If you, let's say someone asks you for a bar of soap and like, oh, I'll pay you back. Niggas take that shit serious, bro. Like, the smallest little thing, they're gonna want. You gotta pay back. Either you pay back or you give double sometimes. You know what I mean? But if they don't pay back, I mean, that's where you actually gotta handle biz, bro. If you don't handle biz, that's where people will actually label you. They'll be like, oh, that food's soft, bro, you know? And then after that's a wrap, everybody will start taking your stuff. I mean, it's not that hard, G. Everybody in there is a fucking shark, homie. You know what I mean? Or a dog, whatever you want to label yourself. And they're just waiting to see who's the weak, G. I mean, everybody wants to come up somehow, you know? So the fools that allow that shit to happen, it starts with one, but after that one, it goes from 1 to 10, G, real quick. And after that, it's a wrap, bro. I mean, once you niggas let themselves get to that level, it's a wrap. There ain't no coming back, because niggas are going to be punking you, slapping the shit out of you. They already know what's up, bro. You're fucking at risk getting your cachettes taken from the real predators and shit, you know what I mean? But with all those jokes aside, it's really simple, you know what I mean, for all that shit not to happen. Because everybody's just waiting for that first fade, homie. If you run that fucking first little name that comes and asks you for some stupid ass shit, or tries to burn you, homie, like that they don't want to pay, you just gotta go and handle your shit, homie. Once you smack that nigga, it's a wrap, homie. Everybody else will know not to fuck with that fool. They're like, this nigga, I don't give a fuck if it's 4 sopas, a sopa, whatever. Nigga will run his fade, homie. And after that, you'll have that respect where niggas won't burn you. But I'm not encouraging anyone just to go over there and fucking take flight on anything, you know what I mean? Look at the situation, homie, and see, like, what you think, homie. I mean, if you don't think something serious, it is what it is. But just know that it can be all taken care of just with that one little fade. You run that and niggas know not to fuck with you. Because a lot of fools in there, they ain't really about that action, G. They just want to do their time. So, like, most of the bullies, homie, that are in there, well, just in general, homie, most of the bullies out there, they're soft, homie. I mean, in all reality, they're weenies. Yeah, they might fucking show a little tough side or whatever the fuck, but when you fucking 9 out of 10, homie, they're soft, G. It's only gonna be really one nigga out there that it's really fucking a straight hog, you know? So, but in all reality, even that motherfucker, if you run that fade with him, after that, they'll know this nigga's not to be fucked with. You get me? I got this experience that fucking Happened right there in Avenal. Some little homie from Stockton. I'm not sure if he was from the Triple S or just a homie from Triple S was hella cool with them and shit. But this fool, literally, homie, this fool was short, fool. I thought this nigga was literally close to being a midget. Nah, he was like 4 something, like 4'9" maybe. And well, he was short, bro. You know. And some fool asked him for a CD, G. Like, this fool was from Riverside, too. And he asked him for a CD, like, hey, G, let me borrow the CD. Old boy shot it to him. Like, yeah. Well, old boy thought they were cool, you know, like friends and shit. Well, time passed, and old boy kept the CD. Old boy kept telling him, like, hey, bro, you're almost done with my CD. You've been having it for like a week already. What's cracking? Or are you working on something, or what, or did you break it? Like, you know, he wanted an explanation. So old boy told him, like, look, nigga, check this out. That's my CD now, Gene, you know? Like, what the fuck? So old boy was like all confused, homie, like, the fuck, nigga? This nigga done took my CD. He thought he was bullshitting at first, you know? But old boy was serious as fuck, you know? So this fool walked away. So all the homies were like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, this nigga done got punked, you know? Just because that fool was, the other fool was bigger, homie. He was short too. I mean, but he was probably like 5'3" or something like that, but a little stockier because the other homie was skinny. And yeah, so we look at the homie and we were about to tell him shit like, hey, G, what the fuck? You gonna let this fool punk you? Like, nah, Charles, homie, you better run that shit. But before we even got to that, like, we were walking up the stairs. We see this little fucker running towards the bathroom where that fool was at, right? But not running, just fast walking. And when he got there, fucking old boy looked at him. He's like, well, what's up, G? What you want to do, fool? You know? Fuck, that little homie, fool. I swear to God, this nigga done fucking. By the time this nigga was able to swing one time, this nigga done gave him like 10, fool. He was hella little, fool, but that nigga, he was fast. He fucking gave it to him. And by the time old boy swung, it was already too late, G. That nigga done fucking dazed the fuck out of him. It was all bad, bro. The homie laid him out. That fool hit himself in the toilet. It was bad, fool. This fool was laid the fuck out. He was there for a minute. And like in Avenal, fool, like the SEALs don't care, bro. Like, they see it sometimes and just walk away. And this happened to be one of those times. They looked and they seen that old boy like dropped, and we just carried him towards the shitter. We sat him down, put the cardboard so they couldn't see his ass. Yeah, that nigga was there for like a solid, I want to say at least 40 minutes. Like, I'm pretty sure he got up and he was just thinking like, damn, what am I going to do? You know, because the homie was little, bro. That fool was like hella short and skinny. So that nigga was like embarrassed, like, fuck, this little nigga done laid me out, you know? Done lost all respect and shit. And fucking, not that he lost respect, it was just, he was trying to do some bully tactics, homie, and it didn't work out, you know? And that shit was hilarious, bro. I ain't gonna lie, old boy fucking laid him out. We talked to the homie to see what happened with the CD, you know? But he got it back after old boy like dazed out of it, and I guess like his pride fucking, he probably flushed it away. He fucking came out and the homie's like, hey, what's on my CD, homie? Are you gonna shoot that shit or we're gonna have to run it back? Old boy gave it back. He's like, I'm good, G. Spence, I was just playing with you. Like, I mean, that's what everybody's gonna say, like, especially if they got their ass whipped, you know? But he didn't roll it up. He stayed there. The homie, after that was known, not fucking, people were scared to fuck with that little nigga. So they're like, what the fuck? Because they seen that fool gave that nigga like 10 real quick. So I give a shout out and respect to fucking Stockton, homie. Because I know it's grimy over there, but they be fucking racing some hitters and shit. Pretty much everyone I ran into from Stockton knew how to fucking fight, homie. That 209 don't be fucking around, you know what I'm saying? Lodi, all those little areas, homie, around there fucking, they're grimy, homie, but they got some fucking hitters. So with all that being said, man, I send my love to everybody out there. I appreciate everything you guys do, leaving those comments and all that, bro. I mean, some are still funny, some are cool, and some people be posting some righteous shit, you know what I mean? I appreciate that. I thank you guys. I send mine to everybody in full blast, homie. It's your boy Conejo, and I'm out.